I actually have wanted to make this for a little while, because I've had people ask about it before. I wanted to share my mental health story with you and how it's affected me. I wanted to do this. There's no special editing. John here is probably gonna talk his little head off, but I actually hope you stick around and listen to this, and maybe understand the reason why I always offer to be an ear for people. I wanted to start at the very beginning. In 2009 I lost my mother. I was 14 and it really should have been the start of the rest of my life. I was focused on my exams and didn't really realize just how unwell my mum actually was. She was suffering with an internal bleed, that at first, made her really sick, and then killed her in her sleep. It had honestly felt like my whole world had just stopped, and began to change in ways that I didn't want it to. I hit a really rough and dark spot that no one of my age should have had to have dealt with. I began to lash out at my family, got even angrier at those that did nothing wrong, began to smoke, and it even got to the point of where I tried to take my life countless times because I didn't want to be here anymore. I'd never gone out and got the diagnosis of depression until the age of 15 in a hospital visit. Losing my mother in the way that I did, really changed me. I became reckless, became more quiet and hated talking. Given the diagnosis of severe anxiety and depression really messed with me, because I was one of those people that really did believe that mental health was something that you should keep to yourself. I hated going to talk to someone about what was going on in my head. It was rough, because people with depression tend to think that nothing they're doing should be anyone else's problem. And on top of that, I had been stuck in an incredibly abusive situation with my sister, who still is abusive to this day. It was hard, because I didn't know what I was doing anymore without her. Then one day, I had a breakdown in my friend's car. He let me cry, held me and made sure that I was okay. It was like at that point that I'd actually realized that everything was okay and that I had people who loved and respected me and wanted me to get better. Teachers didn't mean shit, with words that I knew were just formalities. Family members didn't know just how much it affected me, but I guess that's me leading on to my next point. I appreciate every one of you, who leaves a comment on my videos, sends me a message to see how I am. It's people like that that make me smile. You have helped me out of an incredibly tough spot over these past few months, with my sister's breast cancer and my general mental health falling apart. Just every heart and like and view has done so much to help me. Like you don't even know. I also want you to know that I'm here for you. Mental health is such an important thing for me, and I know some of us don't feel like we're able to talk about the things that we should talk about. I know what it's like. I know I can't be the face-to-face to help you, but I can be there to make sure you have someone to talk to who won't judge you. So thank you. I love you, and you're going to be okay.